Ui, sakit lah.
About a year ago, sometime during the first MCO, something weird happened. There was this dog that just started hanging around my street. We'd never seen it before. He was very friendly with humans, so he said hi to all the neighbors, didn't bark, didn't bite. And then at the same point in time, my own dog, one day I woke up and she had died of a snake bite. But eventually we thought, you know what, maybe we can adopt John Luke now. My two dogs were female, that's why we were quite hesitant about it. And he's not been neutered or anything, but the neighborhood started a neutering fund for him, so we actually adopted him into our family.
Before this, I lived in a condo, so a dog was out of the question. So I bought a house because of a dog. I had 3 cats at that time when I moved. And I was hoping to get a dog that could get along with cats because I'm not a dog person nor a cat person and I can't choose. I wanted a calm dog and one that would be kind to cats. And I went to SPCA because I squat down and then she came and licked my face. And I purposely walked her through the cat enclosure in SPCA itself. Not a single bark. She was so calm. So that's why I adopted her on the spot.
Okay, she actually came to our road, Jalan Satu here. There was something about her that I loved. She had this smiling face. And then I started feeding her. My attachment to her actually grew while she was living on the street. The dog catchers were coming around our area and I thought she was caught. But after checking with the dog catchers when, she wasn't in there. And I went back inside and I found her under a car. And I took her back home. I said, I am not going to have a heart attack every time when a dog catcher goes in, wondering if you got caught.
When I first adopted her, she was very calm. I told you that's why I said I was conned. And when she started getting comfortable and started feeling at home and all that, then she became very protective. She's so territorial. Like Grab food deliveries would come by the house and she would look like she wants to maul them to death. But inside the house, she's still very manja and if you squat down, she'll still lick your face. I mean, she did turn out to be my dream dog after all because she can do so many activities with me and she runs. I run as well. Make her my little doggatoner.
I think one of the main issues that we had was that he always wanted to go out because he was used to, being around the neighborhood, walking around, going to whoever's house, being a bachelor, quote unquote, Obviously he had a longing. He always used to hang out in the corner of the garden over there. But yeah, so we had to kind of make him our dog, which was a long process. I think it started with earning his trust. Taking him to the vet, he hates the vet. To take him there, and after 2 or 3 visits, he started to trust us. But overall, I think one of the things that really endeared him to us was that he was always very considerate of my other dog, Shell. I think one of the main things is if you ever discipline them, make sure you give them love after that. To say, this is what you did wrong, but you're still part of my family.
She was not used to suddenly being in an enclosure where she's not free to roam like on the streets. Although she knew me, but she didn't know my Roxy, the other dog, and she didn't know my children. And so that took about 2 to 3 days. We kept petting her and trying to get her into the house and being part of the environment. Although she was in and out at the back, slowly she got used to the space. I have 3 dogs. She has taken on the role of alpha, but we actually respect her for maintaining that role of the alpha. Twinkle is very intelligent. She is adorable, loyal and devoted. My kids keep saying, she's not a dog, she's a human being. Because the only thing that makes the difference between us is we speak in English and she barks.
Oh, it's great! I feel it's so stress relieving to watch them play. No matter how horrible your work day is, you just watch them play and it's like, oh, everything's gone. Oh, they play a bit rough. Sometimes I worry for the kitten, but he doesn't run away. He still comes to look for her.
I think one of the big moments for me was because obviously he's so used to roaming, right? So we never let him off the leash when we walk him. But I think about a month ago, I took him to the playground and I let him off the leash and he wandered around the playground, and I called him and he came back. And he kept coming back, like he went off, he came back, he went off, he came back. So I think that was the moment where I kind of realized, like, okay, he treats himself as part of the family.